Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's very exciting video. I know that this has been kind of a long wait, but I promise you it was worth it. I am going to reveal to you all of the goodies for the home management add-on today. This has definitely been a labor of love, let me tell you, but I am so excited to share with you everything that is included for this launch. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into it. I'm gonna open up my home management launch folder and we're just gonna go through everything piece by piece. The add-ons have definitely evolved in time. They now include sticker books and inserts and these, what I like to call mini add-ons, which are essentially like mini hyperlinked PDFs that you can put behind your divider in your Prosper You Planner hub, or you can use it completely by itself. So yeah, it's kind of just a whole bunch of stuff put together and it's sold in pieces, so you can kind of pick and choose what you would like to use and everything. So I think to get started, let's go ahead and start with the sticker book. I'm gonna share that with you first. So this is the home management sticker book. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this into portrait mode and we'll go through. So this is made to actually fit, let me flip this back real quick. This is made to fit in your split screen perfectly. So if you move this over, you'll notice that the stickers are right here. It's super convenient because it's hyperlinked. And so you can just kind of flip through and go to the stickers you want to use. So we'll go and do a closer look at all the stickers that are included, but it just makes it really nice and easy because you can lasso or use your photo tool to pull over your stickers that you want to use really quick and simple. So this is also a sneak peek at some changes that are coming to the monthly sticker kit releases. In, I believe, November, I am going to be sharing all of the January sticker kits and they're gonna be in this little split screen format and I am obsessed. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this. I've had entirely too much caffeine today, and to be honest with you, just a moment of transparency, I get so nervous to sit down and film these videos because, I don't know, it's just always nerve-wracking kind of putting yourself out there when you create something new, and so I always get really nervous, so just bear with me with that. But Andrew and Julia are at the gym right now, so this is kind of my perfect opportunity to film this video. I want to make sure I have everything ready to go for this morning, the morning that you guys are watching this. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at everything. So here is the cover. This is super cute. So it's kind of like a coloring book page. You could use your highlighter tool or your pen tool to color these in if you wanted to, but these are just a bunch of little houses. It says home management sticker book. And then these are your hyperlinked tabs off to the side. So there's date dots, cleaning labels, laundry labels, zones, checklists, icons and scripts, inventory, quotes, index labels, and hex codes. So I wanted to mention too real quick that for the add-ons, there may not always be a sticker book or mini add-ons. It just kind of depends on what the topic is. I feel like for the most part there will be, but for the home management, you know, there was just a lot. There was a lot to include for this. So I hope you guys really love it. And let me actually, I'm gonna zoom you out just a little bit so you can kind of get a better look at everything. So let's start flipping through the stickers so I can show you what is included. So here are the date dots. They come in light mode and dark mode. The same basic date dots come in all of the sticker books so that you can use them in your universal add-on or in your planner, wherever you're storing everything. So these are just really great neutral options to have. So you're gonna get your light mode and dark mode date dots. And then you get your cleaning labels. So the sticker books include a variety of 70 different colors and all sorts of different shades and everything. So the whole idea behind that is that you can match the sticker to the kit. Whatever kit you're using, you can find a sticker that will match, where the colors will be pretty close and all of that. So really fun. So let's go ahead, and I might need to actually zoom you out even further just to get this all in frame. Okay, so these are the cleaning labels. So you just have a little spray bottle off to the side here, and then you can put whatever you're cleaning that day. So maybe you put like bathroom counters or bathroom mirrors, you know, whatever it may be. So these are the blue options. Then they come in kind of like a blue, gray to green and turquoise, and yellows and oranges, pinks and reds. And then your purples and more neutral grays and blacks and browns and everything. And then there's always a dark mode one here too. So this is white with the black in the middle. So if you are a dark mode person, that is a really fun sticker for you. So those are the cleaning labels. And then going on to the laundry labels. So this is gonna have a little washing machine right here, and you can put, you know, if you're washing whites that day, or the kids' clothes, or your clothes, bedding, whatever it may be, you can put in what you're, I know I personally do that. I wash our laundry like by the day. So on Mondays I wash Andrew and I's clothes. On Tuesdays I wash the kids' clothes. Wednesdays I wash towels. I have a whole like schedule for myself, because I noticed when I tried to do it all in one day, it just took the entire day. So I kind of split it up into little pieces. So these I will for sure be using pretty frequently. But yeah, and then that just comes in the 70 colors as well. So you can see all those. And then we get into the zones. So zone cleaning, admittedly, is very new to me. I didn't know very much about it until I started researching it for this add-on, and it actually looks very intriguing, I have to say. And a lot of people use zone cleaning, so it's something that I might implement into our own routine. But the whole idea behind the sticker is that you can put whatever zone you're working on that day or that week. I don't entirely know how it works. I don't know if you do like a zone a week or a zone a day, or maybe you have options. I don't really know, honestly, but you can put whatever zone that you are working on. So you could put, for example, today I'm working on zone 3, and you put in zone 3, whatever it may be. And so that's the whole idea behind the zone stickers. And again, they're gonna come in the 70 different colors. So there's a lot. I love looking at all the colors. I think it's just so fun. And there's a lot to pick from. And then we get into the checklist. And you guys, the checklist probably is my favorite sticker of all. Well, yeah, the index labels and scripts are super cute too. But I'm obsessed with how these house like checklists turned out. So here they are. Look how fun these are. So it looks like a little house, but with a checklist there. So the whole idea behind it is that you could use, for example, your white pen, and you could put, you know, oh, I think I accidentally moved this guy. You could put, you know, wash bedding, whatever your chores are for that day, clean mirrors. So you can write down all of your tasks, and then you can kind of just check them off, and you can use a white pen, a black pen, whatever color pen you want to use. That's the beauty of digital planning, but you can just kind of go through, check things off as you go. So I personally am totally obsessed with these checklists, and they come in all 70 colors. So this is just super, super fun. So kind of scrolling through all the colors to share with you. There's so many options, and these colors are really nice because they are transparent. So they're gonna pop really well on light mode and dark mode. So, and all of the stickers, by the way, are transparent, but I just thought I'd mention that. And then of course you get the white one too to use in dark mode specifically. So those are the checklists, and then we move into the icons and scripts. And so the way that some of the stickers in the sticker books are formatted, there's gonna be dark mode version and light mode version where it's needed. So for the icons and scripts, for example, there was a dark mode needed because obviously the black font with the black icon is not going to show up on a black background. So these are the light mode, and I'm gonna go ahead and flip through and just kind of show you all of them because there's a lot. There's 75 icons and scripts. So we've got change filter with the little fridge there to change your fridge filter. Change sheets, check mail, clean baseboards, clean basement, clean bathroom, clean bathtub, bedroom, car, counters, dining room, dishwasher, family room, fireplace, fridge. And then grill, garage, library, grout. I really love that one with the little grout brush. Clean the living room, clean the litter box, the loft, your microwave, your mirrors, your office. Clean the oven, the playroom, the shower, the sink, the stovetop. Clean your toilet. I absolutely love this one with the little toilet brush. I know Sharon really liked that one too. And then clean your washer, declutter time, dust bookcase, ceiling fans, dust your furniture, dust your lamps, empty your trash, feed your cat, feed your dog, fold the laundry, iron clothes, which I never do, load dishes, make your bed, mop floors, mow the lawn, pest control, recycling day, replace AC filter, replace alarm battery, replace your toothbrush, sweep your floors, take out trash, 10-minute tidy, tidy house, touch up paint, trash day, unload dishes, and then vacuum couch, vacuum floors, vacuum stairs, walk the dog, wash bedding, wash your carpet, wash the clothes, wash your curtains, your delicates, your dishes, towels, walls, whites, windows, water your garden, and water your plants. So many icons here. I know there's probably more chores that were not included in this, but I tried the best I could to get as many in here as possible for you guys. So this is hyperlinked up here. So if you tap on light mode, it's going to take you to the first page of the light mode page. And then if you tap on dark mode, it's going to take you to the first page of the dark mode scripts and icons. So you can just see they're all in the white font with the white icons, so they'll pop really well in your dark mode planners. Those are the icons and scripts. And then we get into the inventory. So you guys loved the spice rack and the meal planning add-on, so I wanted to do something similar for your household inventory. So these are just some basic empty, like no label type of bottles that you can put your own labels on. There's soap, there's trash bags, a little toilet wand, which we use the Clorox, it's like a wand that you snap into the little sponge, and so that will be handy when we need to order refills for that. But tons of different little options here, and they're all sitting on these shelves, and the shelves are all individual stickers. So all of these actually are individual stickers that you can move around and play with. But yeah, so lots of different options there. And then there's a second page with more colors for the wood grain for the shelves, and so you get a bunch of different options for like the wood grain that you want to use for your shelves. And then of course there's a matching insert for this as well, but here you just have some basic like hygiene products, so toothpaste, toothbrushes, floss, Kleenex, deodorant, Band-Aids, a razor, a loofah, some soap, toilet paper, and just a bottle of like regular soap. That could be shampoo, body wash, face wash, whatever you want it to be. There's some space on there to label it. And what I've seen a lot of people do in our Facebook group is they will have the shelves and then they'll go onto Google and find a picture of the actual product they use and turn that into a sticker, because you can save the image, you can remove the background. I love the app, I think it's called Magic Eraser. You can upload your pictures into it and it will remove like the white background for you, so you can really easily turn real products into stickers. I couldn't use those because copyright obviously, but that is an option for you if you want to do that as well. But then there's these very generic ones too that you can use. And then we get into quotes. So I wanted to include some really fun quotes in the sticker book. So there's 10 quotes of just cleaning, like house related type of stuff. So there's home sweet home, and again this comes in light mode and dark mode. So there's home sweet home, please knock so we have time to clean up, Alexa clean my house. Oh, she didn't hear me. I have one of those right here and she didn't notice. Okay, so fresh and so clean. The house was clean yesterday, so sorry you missed it. excuse the mess, but we live here, the dust bunnies killed my cleaning fairy, housework can't kill you, but why take a chance, the house was clean and then the kids woke up, the end. I feel like that is our life. And then I do all of my ironing in the dryer. I personally had to include that one because that is me to a T. If there's something that's wrinkly, I don't iron it, I just throw it in the dryer. Am I the only one? Anyone else out there do that? So I just wanted to include some like cute, like fun little quotes. So again, they come in the light mode and then they also do come in the dark mode as well. And then you get your index labels, which you can use these in your universal add-ons where you have the indexes that link to blank pages where you can put your inserts into. So these come in light mode and dark mode as well, and they're made for the inserts. So all of the titles of the inserts and everything they're all included here, so it just makes it really easy to organize yourself and everything like that. You don't have to use the text tool, you can just pull a sticker over and kind of set it up that way. You get access to the universal add-on via your 2022 planner, like mini add-ons. You also get access to it through the 1 month planners and through the Prosper You Planner Hub. So if there's a little download button, it looks like an arrow pointing down to a bracket. And if you tap on that, it will take you to the Planning to Prosper library in my Dropbox. And that's where you can find the universal add-on. The universal add-on essentially is a way to organize your inserts and everything. So there's like a monthly view, there's an index with linked sections to like blank pages where you can throw your inserts in and kind of organize it that way. There's also blank pages in the 1 month planners, so you can include some of the inserts in your 1 month planners if you want. I know for me personally, there's a weekly and daily task insert that I am going to use in my 1 month planner, and then I'll probably do like a separate add-on for other house stuff. So there are a lot of different possibilities as far as organizing your inserts. There's also a built-in notebook system into the hub where you have 12 sections with 8 subsections, and so you can put them there too. Lots of different options that you can do, but yeah, so those are the index labels, and then of course you're going to get all the hex codes for those 70 different colors as well. So that, you guys, is a sticker book. Anytime you want to close your sticker book and go back to the cover, tap on any of these titles and it's going to close the sticker book for you. If you tap on the little circle here, it's going to take you to this page where you'll find a note from me as well as links to my social media and Etsy shop and all of that good stuff. So anyways, that is the sticker book. So the next thing I want to share with you guys is the inserts. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna actually pull up the light mode landscape. They do come in dark mode and portrait as well, and when you purchase your inserts, the only decision you have to make is if you want light mode or dark mode. The inserts include the landscape and portrait mode version of the inserts, so you'll just have to decide on, you know, which mode you want to use and all that good stuff. But for filming purposes, I'm going to share the light mode landscape because I feel like it's just easier to see it that way. For the portrait ones, they are formatted just a little bit differently because obviously the space that's available to work with is a little different. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go through these because there are 59. 59, we added a couple. So there's 59 inserts for the home management. So first we have all about and child info. So you can put the name of your child here, you can insert their photo, and then there's some basic information. So date of birth, height, weight, hair color, eye color, blood type, allergies, medications, favorites, you know, their favorite color, food, drink, animal, activity, candy, and place. And then you can put the pediatrician information, dentist information, and school information. And then there's a little spot down here for notes as well. So you can easily make a separate page for each child in your family. And yeah, so that is the child information. And then you get your annual tasks, and this comes in January to December, July to June, and September to August format. So very simple. There's just a spot here to write the task, and then you check it off each month that it's completed and all that kind of stuff. And then there's a big old spot for notes right there. So this is a really good way to see at a glance, like task, replace toothbrushes, and maybe you do that every 2 months or something like that, depending on what kind of toothbrush you use. And so you check it off that way. Or maybe it's like changing your air filters. I think for us, we change them like every 2 to 3 months. I couldn't honestly tell you for sure, but that sounds about right. So you can kind of do it that way. So again, it comes in the July to June and September to August. And then we have appliance information. So you can put whatever the appliance is, if it's your refrigerator, your oven, washing machine, whatever it may be. Product information, the purchase date, purchase price, purchased from, the model number, serial number, year produced, life expectancy, and warranty information, a spot for notes, and then also a maintenance log. So you can track any maintenance that is done to your appliance. Back to school, so this is a school supply list, clothing items that are needed, any action items if you have to, you know, complete some forms and that kind of thing. Lunch ideas as well, so if you want to make a list of different lunches that you can make for your child, you can do that. And then a spot for notes as well. Batteries, bulbs, and filters. Something that I didn't know I needed until I made this insert. Thank you, Sharon, our P2P team member, for this idea. So there's a spot to track your batteries, which item the battery's for, where it's located, any details, say if it's like AAA or whatever it may be, the quantity that's needed, and how many you have on hand. So it's just a way to track your inventory of all of those items. And then there's a second version available if you don't need that much space, where you can put a picture of the item. So say it's like your TV remote, you can write in TV remote, location living room, details, 2 AA batteries, and then the quantity on hand and all of that. So you can kind of do that for your lamps and your, you know, refrigerator and whatever it may be, whatever takes a battery, a bulb, or a filter. So, and you can duplicate this page as well and do it that way. And then there's declutter. So you can put which room you're decluttering, all the items that you have, and then if you're keeping them, selling them, or donating them. And then a nice big space for notes. And then you've got donations. So let me see if I can zoom you guys in just a smidgen more. I want to make sure you get a good look at everything. So yeah, so there's a spot for the date, the organization, the items that were donated, if you received a receipt, any notes, and then also a spot to put the year, because you can deduct your donations for taxes. So this is a really good sheet to have for that. Emergency supplies on hand, so your basics, your household items, your first aid items, and your miscellaneous items. So if you want to make sure you've got, you know, all of your emergency necessities on hand, this is a great way to do that. A garage sale tracker. So if you're having a garage sale, you can put in the date, the item that's being sold, the price you listed for, if you sold it, the amount you received it for, because most often it's different, you know, and then any notes off for that individual item as well. And then you have a general maintenance log. So this is just if you want a bigger maintenance log for any sort of specific thing, you know, whatever it may be, you can do that. Or if you like want to use, for example, the vehicle info insert, but you don't need the vehicle information, you just want to track your vehicle maintenance, this would be a really great option for that. So it's just a very basic insert where you can put the date, the cost, the company, the contact information, and description of service. The contact info is really great if you need, you know, some follow-up and everything. So maintenance log, homemade cleaners. So you have a spot here where you can put in the title of the cleaner, the ingredients that you need, and then the directions for making the cleaner. And there's 8 spots there, but again, you can duplicate them. They are transparent inserts too, so it's really easy to crop them. So say you don't need all 8 and you just need 4 or whatever it may be, you can do your freehand crop and crop out what you don't need. It's the beauty of digital planning. It's very flexible, very versatile. You can always make it work for you. You can also, if there's ever an insert that you want to repurpose, it's so easy to crop out the title, put in your own title. It's just, yeah, it's awesome. And then here's the household inventory. So this is for the inventory stickers that I showed you earlier. And sorry, there it goes. We lost our focus for a minute there. But yeah, so you can put your shelves here. There's little spots where you can put in your shelves. And then you can also put your like products and things like that on there, and when you're running low on something, you can move the sticker over into my memory card ran out of space, so I'm not super sure where this left off, but what I was basically saying is you can move your products over from your shelf to your running low to let you know when to pick up a certain item. So that is one option for tracking your household inventory. If you prefer like the table type of look, this is a great insert for you. This is version 2 of the household inventory, so you can put in your item, the quantity, and then any notes you want to make about it. And then there's another option for household inventory, so cleaning supplies, hygiene products, first aid, and then miscellaneous, and a nice big spot for notes. And then there's your immunization. I feel like I always say that wrong. Immunization and shot records. So this is really great for tracking, your children or yourself of all of the shots and vaccines and all that stuff that you receive. So there's a column for date, age, vaccine, doctor, clinic, and notes. So you can put like your reaction to things or when the next one's due, whatever you want to put there. Then there's a general important date. So this is a really great overview for example, like if there's weddings coming up or birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. I feel like this is just a really great option. So there's a smaller column where you can put in the date and then a longer column where you can put in the event. And that comes in January to December, July to June, and then September to August as well. So there's that. And then your insurance claims, so just a general insert for insurance claims, which we've been tracking that pretty closely, let me tell you, because our insurance is awful. But yeah, so here's the date, your contact, description, and resolution, and then you can put in your category as well. So if it's car insurance or house insurance, medical insurance, lots of different ones you can use that one for. And then there's a kids chore tracker. This was a request that I received as well. And so there's 2 spots for 2 different children here, but again, it's really easy to crop that out. I intentionally did it to where you can crop it out really easily, or if you need to duplicate the page, you have more than 2 children, you can duplicate as many times as you need. But there's a spot to put the child's name, their daily tasks, whatever that may be, their weekly tasks, and then also a spot where you can put your total check marks, what the goal is, what the actual is, and what the reward is for that. So you can say, for us to go get ice cream this week or whatever it may be, or to go see a movie or go get your nails done. I know Maddie's like super into getting her pedicures. Then you need to make sure you have like 20 check marks or whatever it may be this week. So it's a really fun way to kind of track that together. And there's a spot up here to put the week that it is, and then a spot for notes as well. Medical and dental appointment log. So there's a column for date, the doctor or facility, the purpose of the visit, and then any notes. And then you can put in that specific person's name as well. Monthly tasks. So this is just a breakdown of all of the monthly items that you need to do. So say for example, every month we clean all the baseboards or clean the grout or whatever it may be, those bigger like tasks that you don't do every single week, or at least we don't. You can put in the monthly tasks. So that comes in January to December, July to June, and then September to August. And sorry for this little glare up here. The sun's just kind of coming into my window a little weird, or is that the lamp? Yeah, no, the sun's just coming in weird. So I apologize for that. Just kind of comes with the territory of filming on an iPad. So there's that one, and then there's your moving boxes. So this was a request from Sharon, our P2P team member, because she is going to be moving across the country very soon. So there's a spot to put the box number, your room that the box is for, the contents of the box, and then also a spot to put if it's a low priority, medium priority, or high priority to unpack it. Let me just say, I wish I would not want to go move again, although I have to say, like, some of these moving products, I'm like, oh dang, like that would just be fun to use. I wish I had this when we did move from our old house to our new house. That's what I can say, because I feel like everything would have gone much more smoothly, but that's okay. So you can just color in the circle, say it's like a low priority where it's winter clothes and you're moving in the summer, so you're like, okay, that's a low priority, I don't need to unpack that. But then if you've got like all your hygiene stuff and you know everyone's got to shower and bathe, like that needs to be unpacked ASAP, so you can mark that as high and all that good stuff. So that's one option for your moving boxes. The second option is where it's a little bit more like generic, where you can put the box number, the room, you can still mark if it's low, medium, or high. There is a key on both sheets that tells you what the little, you know, letters stand for. And then there's like a nice big blank space where you can put pictures of what's in the box, or you can kind of just type it out using the text tool, whatever you want to do for that. And then moving details, so the moving company info, moving day schedule, a big to-do list, and then your old address, new address, and notes there. Moving tasks, so I did not even think about this until Sharon told me about like her process and everything and what she was envisioning and needing for her move. And so again, I wish I had had this insert and thought to do this when we moved, because it would have been so much easier. But you can put in here like, you know, if there's utilities that you need to transfer over or certain things that you need to cancel, whatever it may be, you can put your date, the account or policy, your contact information for that account, and then action is cancel, relocate, setup, what you owe, what is being refunded to you, and then you can mark it off as complete as you get each item done. So that's the moving task insert. The second one is one that's a little bit more like compact. So if you, again, you don't need the longer table and you just need a couple things, say you just want to use it for utilities, your water, gas, electric, things like that. Again, you can put in the policy account, contact information, mark it off as cancel, relocate, set up. If you were owed money or if you owed money to the person, the amount, and then a little spot for notes there. So, and then there's paint information. So you can put a sample of the paint. So you could take, again, like a little picture of it or something like that, put that in your planner, the brand name, the color name, the room that it's going in, any notes, and then if it's flat, matte, satin, eggshell, semi-gloss, or high gloss. So lots of paint information. I know we really need to use this insert. Now, our whole house is white currently, but we have been talking about painting more. But you would be surprised at how many different white paints we have in our garage, let me tell you. There's white paint for trim, there's white paint for the walls, there's white paint for the kitchen specifically and the bathroom specifically, because those are more like high gloss like paints so that they don't get dirty, you know, it's like the water protection, whatever it is. There's just so many different white paints, it's crazy. So this will come in handy for sure for us. Cruising right along, we're on insert 34. So there's a pest control log, so the date, the location, the treatment, and any notes. Your pet profile, this was another request I received specifically for. So there's a spot for immunization records, vet visit log, a basic information where you can put the gender, date of birth, breed, weight, coat color, eye color, favorite toy, favorite treat, if they're microchipped, spayed, neutered, allergies, medications, vet name, vet phone number, and vet address. And then you can put a picture of your pet there and their name right there. So just a little overview in total of your pet information. You can put a new one in each year or each month, whatever you need. And the nice thing is you can take your lasso and you can copy and paste like your handwriting and stuff like that when it comes time to move things over. So that's really helpful. And then there's a pool maintenance log. So there's a spot where you can put a picture of the pool, a spot for notes, and then the date and the days since your last check, and then the task. So check your filters, check pumps, temperature, water level, pH water, chlorine water test, clean your skimmer baskets, brush your sides, leaf skimming, chemical stock check, first aid supply check, check your pool gate, overall water clarity. And it's really easy to cover these up. If there's some of these tasks that you just won't use, you can always take a screenshot of that gray area and cover it up really easily and everything. Admittedly, we do not have a pool. After putting this together, I don't know that we will ever have a pool. It seems like a lot of work to me, so kudos to those of you out there who have pools. But yeah, so there's a lot that goes into it, that is for sure. And then there's this pool maintenance one as well. So this is kind of a more simple one where you've got the date. You can check if the water is balanced, yes or no, the chemical that's needed, the quantity, cost, and notes. And then property information, so you can put the picture of your property if you are someone who has rental properties. I think this will come in handy for that as well. But you can put the picture of the property, a little maintenance log right here, the address, the purchase information, so the mortgage lender, account number, price, down payment, mortgage amount, loan term, interest rate, minimum payment, payoff date, and then your insurance information as well. And then here is the renovations and projects. I want to make sure I didn't skip one. So there's a spot to put the area. So if it's your bedroom or your backyard, whatever it may be, your budget, the material that is needed, tasks that go along with that project, and then a nice big spot where you can put inspiration ideas. So you can go on Pinterest and find some inspiration for that area, whatever it may be. And then a spot for notes as well. And then room inventory log. I feel like this is particularly helpful for those who have rental insurance, because if, you know, there's damage to your rental property, or you, God forbid, you know, get robbed or something, it's helpful to know like what was in the room, what was the value, what was the condition, all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's really helpful for that. So there's that one. And then school and teacher information. So school, important dates, teacher information, teacher favorites, and classroom wish list. And then you can put the name for whoever's, you know, teacher it is. So, you know, Maddie's teacher for 2nd grade, I could put in all of her information here, which I am for sure going to do because it's something I definitely want to track. Seasonal decor. So there's nice big spots here where you can put in some inspiration. So again, you can go over to Pinterest and pull over some images of things that are inspiring you, or you can go on to, you know, like Amazon or Target, whatever it may be, and maybe there's items you want to purchase for a certain season. Say you want to do like a farmhouse feel for the fall, and you can put in all your decoration type of stuff in there. And then there's a wish list over here. So the item, the cost, and then you can check it off when you pick it up. So that's seasonal decor. Seasonal tasks. So there are certain things that, you know, you have to do to prepare for winter, prepare for different seasons, all that kind of stuff. So there's nice long checklists for each season to put in your seasonal tasks. And then service contact information. So this would be like your plumber, and you can put in the service, your company, address, phone, hours, and notes. So service contact information, there's 9 spots there, but of course you can put in more if you need. And then here's another like bigger one that's a little bit of a different format than that one, where you can put the provider, the service, and contact information. So it's a little bit more of a simple one. And then there's tasks by room. So you can put in the kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, all the tasks that are associated with that. I feel like this is a really great thing to do. I actually used this exact type of insert way back, like when we lived in our old house. I printed it out and laminated it and kept it on our fridge. And I liked breaking things up by day. Like I would do bedrooms on one day, bathrooms on another day, kitchen on one day. And so that's just kind of how my brain works. And so I would put all the rooms, the tasks are, you know, part of that. And then in my planner, I could put like Monday bedrooms, and I could put, you know, I could refer to this insert to kind of know, okay, these are the tasks I need to do today, or whatever it may be. So there's tasks by room. And then the last time a lot of you wanted to see this one. So the last time with all the tasks, and then a little spot where you can check off, where you can use your highlighter tool and put a little dot in there to mark off when the last time you replaced your toothbrush head or replaced the fridge filter, things like that. And there's a bunch of different options for this one, so I'll show you. So there's January to December, there's July to June, and September to August. And then there's a second version of it where you can put in the date, the task, the next time it's due, and some notes. So different options for the last time And then your utility contact information. So it's got a spot to put your utility, the company, your account number, phone number, website, username, password, and notes. Vehicle information, I mentioned this one a little bit ago, but there's a spot where you can put in a picture of your car, and then a maintenance log, your purchase information, or you can take that out if you pay cash for it, which we're hoping to do. I've been dreaming of getting a minivan for so long. Oh man, but Andrew assured me, he's like, we're gonna work on that next because our car is getting old. It's over 10 years old now, and we're gonna need to replace it soon. So anyways, So you can do the make, model, purchase information, and then insurance information as well. So just a really great way to track your vehicles. There's a warranty tracker, so you can put in a picture of the item, what the item is, the model, the year produced, life expectancy, and warranty details. And then there's a second version where you have a much larger, more kind of broken down version of the warranty tracker. So you can put in your item and then the product information and then the warranty information. So the company, registration date, expiration date, coverage, contact information, document location, claim instructions, and notes. So if you want to be much more detailed about your warranty information, this would be a great option for you. And then we get the weekly and daily tasks. So this is the one that I will for sure be using in my planner. So you get the Monday through Sunday version and Sunday through Saturday. So each day just has a little checklist, and you get your daily tasks down here as well, and a spot for notes. And there's the Sunday to Saturday version. Then there's also a wish list per room. So if you're, working on maybe decorating your kids' room, I could put Maddie's room and then the items that we want to get for her room. And then of course there's some a spot for notes down there as well. And then zone cleaning. So where are my zone cleaning people at? I feel like this is something that y'all have just really wanted. So I'm excited about this. And again, I need to do more research into it. I don't know a ton about zone cleaning, but it looks very interesting. So there's zone 1 through 5, and there's a spot where you can mark, what day of the week it is, and you can put what is included in the zone and then all the tasks for that zone. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a spot where you can put your week of, and it comes in a Monday to Sunday and a Sunday to Saturday version. So, woo, those are all of the inserts, you guys. My goodness, there is a lot. And it doesn't stop there, because now we get into the mini add-ons, the hyperlinked PDFs. So these are just the really simple kind of PDFs that you can use. I did a sneak peek of the portrait dark mode version of the moving boxes. So again, for, just the filming purposes, I'm going to show you the landscape version of it. So this is the moving box, little mini PDF, and you don't have to only use this for moving boxes. When I did the sneak peek of the dark mode one in our Facebook group, there were quite a few replies of different ways that you can use it. So packing up your classroom, if you're a teacher, you can easily cover up this title up here. Just take a screenshot of the white space and then put new text in right there. I feel like that's such a good option. So there's packing up your classroom, doing your storage totes in your garage, doing your Christmas and holiday storage bins, or your crafting and hobby supplies, and let's see. And then yeah, moving, holidays, seasonal clothing. So there's a lot of different ways that you could use this. Just simply cover it up, because the only place you're gonna have that label is on the top there on these 2 pages. So cover that up, put whatever title you want. And then for the landscape version, there's 48 boxes. For the portrait version, there's 40 boxes. So just be aware of that. I was not able to fit 48 boxes onto the portrait version. There's just a lot less space to work with. So there's 48 though. And each of these boxes are hyperlinks. So there's 2 pages of it. It'll let you know 1 of 2 and then 2 of 2, and they're all labeled. And you can put in, you can put bedroom below it or something like that if you want to label it further. But each of box is hyperlinked. So if I tap on 28, it's going to take me to 28, which you can see down there. And on this page, you have a spot to write in the room, and then a spot where you can circle or highlight low, medium, or high for your unpack priority. You can mark if it's fragile, yes or no, and then a nice big spot where you can list out the contents or write those down. And then this big space over here, you could use for notes, or you could put pictures of whatever's in the box. So I feel like this is also really helpful if you're doing a big move and you've hired movers and you want to make sure if something's damaged, you can, kind of have evidence of what the condition was like prior to the move. This is the perfect spot for that. Label your box box, like box 28, list out the contents, take pictures of what is inside the box, mark it as fragile, yes or no, and then you've got documentation of all of that. Again, that's something I really wish we had done. Actually, specifically when we moved from our apartment to our first home, the movers we hired were terrible and they damaged a lot of our stuff, and so this would have come in handy about a decade ago. But yeah, so that is the moving boxes, and all of these are hyperlinked, so when you tap on 21, it's going to take you to 21. It'll circle it so you know which box it is. So all of those are hyperlinked. It's a very small file, so it's very quick. You can always get back to the first page by tapping on the back button. That's the signature button that all of the add-ons have, just to make it easy to get back into your hub. When you tap on the back button, it takes you back to your first page. You swipe over and then you're back into your hub. So, and then down here you've got the download button that will take you to the Prosper You library. All of the 2022 add-ons and 1-month planners and the planner hub, they all have access to that library. So this is the moving boxes little hyperlinked PDF. And then we have house projects, which I am so excited for the house projects, let me just tell you. So for this one, you get 2 pages. Again, it's set up similar where you get the boxes. The numbers are in the upper right corner, so you can go in and you can label each one. So you can put like master bedroom, backyard, driveway, windows, whatever you're working on in your house, you can put on there, and so you can label it, and then each box is hyperlinked. So again, you tap on the box, it's going to take you to this page here. It'll circle up here for you which project it is. So if I tap on 17, it'll take me there. 23, 34 down here. It's gonna go wherever you want it to go. And then on the page here, you've got a spot where you can put the area or the room, the start date, the due date, and the completed on date. A spot where you can mark your progress. So it's each task, there's 10 tasks, so 10% up here. So when you complete, you know, like say for example, you complete your first 2 tasks, you could take your highlighter tool, and this is really fun. So let me go ahead and grab my little highlighter tool, and I don't need it that small typically. So you can take this and kind of color in. It's not going to be like super pretty at the moment because I'm not putting a ton of effort into it, but you can kind of color in, you know, your progress and stuff and kind of keep track of it that way. I really love that feature. For the dark mode, the highlighters do not show up as well, but if you use like a white highlighter, I feel like it shows up pretty well and it just looks very minimal. So minimal and clean, which I like. So there's your progress bar, and then a spot to write your tasks, the deadline for the task, and then to check it off when it's complete, or you could put in the date where it's complete. So I wanted to kind of leave that open on however you wanted to, you know, use that. And then a spot for the expenses. So if there's materials you have to purchase or labor or things like that, there's a spot where you can put in your expenses, your estimate and actual amounts. And then there's a spot over here for a before picture and an after picture. And then this big box down here, again, you can put notes in here, or you can take pictures from Pinterest and do your inspiration and things like that in there, you know, for whatever theme you're doing for a room or something like that. You could put a bunch of pictures in there and kind of make like a vision board, if you will, for that space. So that's the home projects. And again, when you hit this back button, it's going to take you to the front page. And all of these come in dark mode and light mode. They all come portrait landscape, and when you purchase either of them, you're going to receive both the portrait and landscape version. The only decision you have to make is if you want light mode or dark mode. That's kind of how everything is set up in my shop. So the inserts, when you purchase the inserts, you're going to get both the landscape and portrait version, so you don't have to worry so much about, you know, accidentally purchasing the wrong thing and that kind of stuff. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that is everything for the home management system, I will say, because truly there are so many different tools that you can use to manage your home life in as much or as little detail as you would like. So I hope that you guys love everything you saw here today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments at all, let me know in the comment section down below. All of these items are officially available in the shop. They will be in the new releases section of the shop. So you can also type in house or home management and it'll pull up everything. So the sticker book is sold separately, the inserts are sold separately, and these little mini, you know, linked PDFs are sold separately. So I used to bundle everything together. I know there's been some confusion on this. I used to bundle everything together, but that led to a lot of accidental purchases where people were like, oh, I got the bundle and I bought this. I didn't realize it came with that and that kind of thing. So I decided to separate everything out. I priced it all to where it's the same value as it would be bundled. So just FYI there. And yeah, so I just wanted to mention that real quick. They're all separate pieces. So if you don't need the sticker book, you just want one of these PDFs or you just want the insert, you can do it that way. You know, you have more kind of control over what you're receiving in that sense. So, and you can use the code PROSPER15, P-R-O-S-P-E-R 15, if you'd like to save 15% off your order. Who wouldn't, right? So anyways, again, this has been a labor of love. Huge, huge, huge thank you to the Planning to Prosper team. Allison and Sharon, y'all rock. Those ladies are amazing, you guys. They work so hard, like hitting deadlines, really quick deadlines too, let me tell you. They were just on top of it and I could not have done this without them. So thank you so much, ladies, for all of your help and all your support and being there for me when I'm in mad scientist mode and all that kind of stuff. You guys are amazing. I have the best team ever. I have the best community ever. Thank you all so much for your support and your encouragement and your excitement for this launch. It's been incredible. Again, I hope you loved everything and I will see you tomorrow for a digital plan with me. So until then, I will chat with you later. Bye.